My name's Emily Gillingham. I grew up in Kitchener, Ontario, and I play for the Brave. I'm definitely a push-through dodger, and then a big shooter, for sure. Yeah, I started with the boys playing box and field, and then I grew up in about grade 10. I switched over to girls, and then from there went to the Hill Academy and headed down to Towson. It was definitely more box lacrosse because field's about a month for the men's up there, so I never really got into field too much. It was mainly box lacrosse. Oh, that's where I got all my skill, all my aggression from, and that's where you can tell the Canadians from the Americans because we definitely grew up playing box. I had to adapt when I came down to play girls field lacrosse down here. Everyone was playing a completely different game than I was, and I had to readapt to how they played. I went to the Hill in grade 11, and then they upped my skills in the girls field lacrosse. And then it was actually a last-ditch tournament in middle of nowhere, Syracuse, and Michael Monaco was there for Towson, and he found me, and right away, that just started happening, and it happened really quick, and I was like, yep, I'm going here, and being in Canada, we don't get a lot of exposure, so that's the only downfall, but I was really pumped to go down to Towson, because seeing the stadium and everything, I was hyped. It's just tough with Canadians, so it's getting them away from home. A lot of people don't last actually when they come down to America to play, but it's growing slowly, and it's definitely an outlet, and I try and encourage it when I go home and I'm coaching the girls at home, but yeah, I wish more Canadians looked into it. It's definitely 4 players, 5 players. And we take pride in that a lot. Definitely just the level and the different style of play as well, the different rules. It definitely makes the game a lot more fun to watch. So it's definitely something to grow, and I'm really excited for season 2. For me, for StringKing, coming from men's lacrosse, I love the mesh. I'm used to the mesh. The catching and throwing, it's 10 times softer, and I'd prefer that over leathers any day. I find a lot of the times using leather, it'll bobble in your stick, it'll fall out. You can't drop it low with the mesh. You know where it's going to be at all times. It doesn't bobble out. You have it in that set pocket the whole time. It's not moving. So, coming from my past playing boys lacrosse, I knew that I would have better hands with it, softer catch, harder throws. So I was definitely pumped about it, and that's why it wasn't until StringKing that I got my hands on a stick, and since then, wherever I tell it to go, it's going. So yeah, it's awesome.